Of it. I'm joined by Guney Yildiz from the BBC Turkish service. He's been following this story. Guney, thanks so much for dropping by. How are these measures likely to go down in Turkey?
Well, the key motive behind the reform package is to find a peaceful solution to Kurdish question, and the one of the main interlocutors, co-chair of the pro-Kurdish Peace and Democracy Party, has already announced that these reform package does not meet their demands, and it's unlikely that it will resolve a deadlock against the current peace process. But given that there's further commitment to further reforms, these announcements could set the wheels of peace process back in motion. And the contents of these reform package were already leaked to press before, and it was discussed widely in the country. And the opposition Nationalist Action Party was criticizing government for drafting a reform package under imposition by Kurdish rebels, which are currently in peace negotiations with the government. So they were expecting maybe more concessions to Kurdish rebels. Apparently, government's concessions fell short of that. And the main opposition party leader hasn't made his views public yet.
But it's clear that Prime Minister Erdogan wants to reach out to the Kurdish population. Any other part of the electorate that he's trying to appeal to with these reforms?
Well, different measures in the reform package are designed to appeal to different sections of the society. For example, Christian minorities. There were some measures the government announced that they're going to give back the land that belonged to a very old Syrian Christian community, Syriacs, in the southeast, back to their monastery. And also there are some measures fighting against hate crimes. But also there are measures that, as you rightly mentioned, there's a headscarf ban, removing of headscarf ban in public service, which will bode well with the core AK Party supporters as well.
And is this all because of those protests in the summer in order to paint Mr. Erdogan as perhaps, less of a tyrant?
Well, we cannot say it's all because of the protests, but it's all also happening against the backdrop of those protests as well. The main motive is, I think, the Kurdish question. But the government has already consolidated his own core electoral support base after a crackdown on Gezi protests by appealing to religious and nationalist sensitivities. Now he's trying to bolster his support among the left-wing, liberal and Kurdish voters.
OK. Guney Yildiz from the BBC Turkish service, thanks very much for popping in and telling us about it.